Just came out of the shower, so that's why I look like this. But I figured I'd just hop on a ListIt live. I haven't done this in a while. If you guys just saw the posts that I put out, I'm kind of putting my feelers out on the potential of doing wholesale on the ListIt platform. If you read that post, I'll do a short synopsis. What's up, Flippin' Nurse? I'll do a short synopsis on that post and what I said in that post. I hate that we have nothing in this room because it echoes now. But anyways, I'm going to talk a little bit about what that post was about and then what my feelings are with ListIt and what we're probably going to do with it. So if you guys remember about, hey, what's up? Mom's buying more ish. Welcome in. The cool thing is on ListIt, I can actually see you guys comment on other platforms. So that's really cool. That's a thing that ListIt has above Whatnot. Like I can literally see you guys commenting right now on YouTube. So Stacy, Reisner, I can see you. Gladys, I can see you over on YouTube. So basically, I want to hop on really quick and I wanted to talk a little bit about my plans because we've been testing out ListIt selling wholesale. What's up, Cuban? We've been testing out selling wholesale on ListIt. We listed five bundles on ListIt to sell off, 4 North Face bundles and then 1 Ralph Lauren bundle today. And all 5 of those sold within like 20 minutes. Today's Ralph Lauren bundle sold within 5. So obviously it's working. So a little rundown on how ListIt came about, because I know a lot of you are probably new here and you've never heard of this platform before. You never heard of District, how it works and all that stuff. So basically what happens is District reaches out to influencers, even though I hate calling myself an influencer. They reach out to people who have like a platform, basically. Commonwealth Picker, somebody who has one. He actually has a wholesale site here on District. Crazy Lamp Lady's another person. There's a whole bunch. J Ride Flips, he has his own platform on ListIt or on District. You create your own marketplace and basically you can do whatever you want on your marketplace. You can curate it to however you want your marketplace to be. And the person who's in charge, the influencer, the person who has a platform, is able to create the marketplace however they want. And they work with District to build a marketplace for both buyers and sellers. What's up, Flippin' Nurse? What's up, Frenchies? So we tried this before. We were doing live thrifts. If you go watch, you can actually rewatch the live thrifts. They're like a year old now. We were doing them on ListIt, but there wasn't enough of a buyer base to do like auction style listings. So we basically scrapped the idea and then we couldn't figure out how to make this work. And then lately I've been finding a lot of wholesale deals, and those wholesale deals, a lot of people are interested in them. And we found a place where we can get a lot of wholesale deals, a lot of like bales and things like that. So we were trying to figure out a way to sell them. And we figure this platform is probably the best to do that on. One, because there's no real rules. We create the rules on the platform. So like on Whatnot, I can't sell bales because I can't sell over a certain weight limit. There's a weight limit to things on Whatnot. So I can't do it there. I can't do it on eBay. eBay doesn't allow you to sell like mystery bundles on eBay. So here on ListIt, we can create our own rules. So I feel like this is a good opportunity to revive this platform and bring you guys some wholesale opportunity, both from us and from other sellers. For example, if you go to the thrift store and you find a bunch of Untuckit shirts, let's just say you find a massive amount of Untuckit shirts at a thrift store. Hang on, am I able to boot people? I can delete their comments, but I can't delete them actually off. But anyways, what was I saying now? That threw me off. Basically, like, let's say you go to a thrift and you're like, hey, I know these sell, but I don't really have time to list these. You can actually, see, I can't boot these people. Stupid YouTube. Basically, you can wholesale them off on ListIt. So it's not just for us to sell, it's for you guys to sell as well. So no, I can't. Man, I have the YouTube children on my live right now. I can see them. I don't think you guys can see them, but I can see them. But anyways, that's one thing. You guys can wholesale your stuff on ListIt, and you can also buy. So in the morning, you can load up ListIt, and if somebody just listed, a whole, like, let's say Untuckit shirts. So we found 20 Untuckit shirts. They just want to wholesale them off for $10 a piece. You can come in on ListIt and you can buy a whole bunch of wholesale Untuckit on ListIt. So like, for example, I have a whole box over there of Ralph Lauren shirts that I can load up and I can sell to you guys. Like, you can load up a live like this and literally put them inside the box and show each piece, and then run it as a wholesale lot at a certain price. So I think it's a good idea. I think that you guys will enjoy it. And yeah, and also another cool thing about ListIt is I can multicast your live to my Facebook and my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, you'll have little kids in the YouTube channel, like the kids that are in here right now. But you can wholesale. You can use my platform to sell. I can multicast your live onto my platform. Also, if you list something on ListIt, let's say you list a huge wholesale lot of Ralph Lauren, and I think it's really, really good. I can pin it to my Facebook. I can put it on my Facebook profile, and I can also put it within my stories, and people within my community can buy your items. So I think it's a really cool opportunity for all you. I know, where'd all these kids come from? It's because I'm in this, usually I go landscape, and when you go on this platform, when you're like this, what is this, portrait, you get on YouTube Shorts. So right now all the little kids are scrolling through YouTube Shorts, and then yeah, they act like little kids. So Whatnot does that. Yes, I know Whatnot does that, but you can't do wholesale on Whatnot unless you get approved, and I'm not approved to do so. And I think that this is the way to get around that and start wholesaling. And plus, it's my own platform, so I can make my own rules and stuff like that. So I think it's a good idea. I think that it's going to take some time to build. And like I said, you don't have to just be a buyer. You can also be a seller. So if you have a whole bunch of stuff laying around, I get hit up literally every single day from people who want to literally liquidate their eBay stores. And what they can do is, instead of messaging me, I can basically say, here, you guys go on ListIt and list your whatever, your lot of shirts that you want to wholesale off, and you can sell them on ListIt. Also, within listings too, you can set 4 videos, 30 seconds long. So you can literally take a video of all the pieces in your wholesale lot. So that way people are more inclined to buy your listing. And then you can also take photos and things like that too, and put it on your listing. So yeah, I wasn't able to go on it. Yes, it's only for Apple users, or you can go with on the computer. You can go to listit.net and it'll bring it up. But unfortunately, it's not on Android yet. It's kind of similar to Jamble, where they don't have Android yet. So I know it's crazy, all these kids. How to buy. So lately, we've just been putting out just random wholesale lots. So when we have one ready, we just put it out, and we're kind of seeing how fast they sell, just doing random drops. I think eventually, once we get like a streamline of wholesale coming in, we'll have certain days we do drops at certain times. So it'll be like Wednesday at 12 p.m. in the afternoon. I'll put out a post and say, hey, at 12 p.m., I'm going to have 50 lots go live. If you guys are interested, be ready to buy. And then I can just put them live. So yeah. So we need to get... Yeah, I'm on it right now. So there should be a QR code on the screen, I think, from where you guys are watching, or you can go to the link tree in my bio, or just go to listit.net. Yeah, and you just sign up for a district account. It's free to sign up. And then to sell, I have to be the one that approves you to sell. So I'm thinking about wiping all the listings that are currently on ListIt, because they're all just basic listings from people who have just been trying to sell. And I think I'm going to wipe all those listings, and then just start over and just let everybody know you can't put singular listings on it. I don't think singular listings are going to sell the best unless you put something out that's super cheap. So another reseller will come in, because this is like specifically for resellers come in and buy stuff. So I have an Android, no computer. Yeah, unfortunately, if you don't have an Android, you don't have a computer, you can't use it yet. They told me that they are still working on Android, even though last time I talked to them, they were supposed to be working on Android, which is like almost a year ago. So they said they're on a fast track to make Android live, but unfortunately, it's just for Apple users right now. But the good thing is, Debbie, you're watching on YouTube. You can buy off ListIt on YouTube, I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could. Because what you can do is you can actually buy on the platform. So like Felix is on Facebook right now, you're on YouTube. If I were to list something live right now, all you have to do is type claim in the chat, and you'll get a direct checkout link sent right to your DMs. And then then you can purchase the item, and then I'll be able to ship it to you. So that's a cool thing about ListIt compared to like Whatnot, is while you're live, you can put up a listing for a set price, and everybody watching can just type claim in the chat. First person to type claim reserves that item for 15 minutes. A direct checkout link is sent straight to their DMs. and yeah, and then they can purchase. So if I put up something for sale right now, somebody could write claim, and it claims it for them. So yeah, you can use the web browser on an Android phone. It should work that way. Cuban's done it, I believe. So should be able to work. How do I scan the QR code? I know I don't get why they do that either. They do it on Whatnot too. But just go to listit.net, lystit.net, and then it'll bring up ListIt on your phone. So easy to do. Same thing with Facebook too. If you're on Facebook, it'll send a direct checkout link. So do I just list something really quick? You guys want me to list something like way under market? Hold on, let me try to find something. Here, somebody can have these. These are kids' Polo Ralph Lauren pants. I'm going to list these on ListIt right now, show you guys exactly how it works. I know it's been a while since we've done this. We did it a while ago, but this is the first time in a while that we've done this. I paid $7.99 for these. I'm going to put them up for $1. So these are kids' Ralph Lauren pants. They're kids size 8. I'm going to put these up for $1. So first person, after I put them up, that types claim is going to get these pants. You're going to get a direct checkout link sent right to your DMs. I'm not going to make a rule. I was going to make a rule that said nobody on ListIt's allowed to buy, but because it's going to be easier for them. But here, let me see how I list. It's been a while. How do I add? Okay, here we go. So let's do Polo. Same thing like I do on Whatnot. It's almost the same exact process. I can't see the screen right now, so if you're typing, I can't see you. What size did I say these were? These are kids size 8. Polo Ralph Lauren 8 camo pants. Okay. And then you're going to set a price. So I'm just going to put these in for $1. I don't care. If you can also put in offers too. So if you're doing like a live listing of a bundle and you want to be able to accept offers, you can do that too. And then shipping, I'm going to set a flat rate shipping price of, these are probably going to cost $6 to ship. So I'm going to put $6 flat rate shipping costs. Done. And these are going to be only within the United States. And I'm going to publish these. Let's see. It's published, add to stream. And I am going to move the stage. Now, the first person that says claim in the chat is going to, Flip a Nurse just said claim. Flip a Nurse, you're on the platform, so you don't have to claim. First person that's typed claim in the chat is going to get a direct checkout link. If you claim late, it'll let you know like you missed your opportunity to claim those pants. You don't have to put claim in the number. You just write claim. It automatically knows which item you're claiming based off what's at the bottom. So right now it says 0 available. I know you guys can see that over there. It says 0 available, which means somebody has claimed it. They haven't bought it yet, but then I should get a notification here really soon that says the person has bought it. So there it goes. Mom's buying more shit. She got it. She's on hold for 15 minutes. So this allows you to be able to like run stuff. Same as thrift stores too. If you go into thrift stores, you can run stuff. I'm on ListIt, lystit.net. But yeah, that's how you claim stuff. So even though Mom's Buying More Shit is on YouTube, she claimed that item and now she's got a direct checkout link sent right to her DMs. So Shannon, you shyster. If you're on ListIt, you don't have to write claim. You just buy. So there's a little shop icon down below, and all you had to do is hit purchase if you're already on the app. So if you're on here, you get a advantage because you don't have to sit there and wait for something. You just wait for it to pop up and just type purchase. Yeah, I know you didn't know. This was just like a little tester. But yeah, that's how it works. So I might do some lives on ListIt where I literally create kind of like what I was talking about on Whatnot, but they haven't approved me yet, so I can't do it there. So I figured I'd just do it here. And I can create bundles, and then I'll set a set price. I'll let you guys know exactly what's in the bundle. I'll set a set price. I might do it tomorrow with Polo Ralph Lauren in the middle of the day. I'll do a pop-up live, and I'll put in like 20 pieces in a box, and then I'll price it, and I'll say whoever wants it just can claim it, and then we might do another one. So download the app. Yes, it's District is where ListIt is. District is the main platform. And then you'll notice when you go onto District, there's a bunch of different marketplaces, and those are all owned by different like influencers. Like Commonwealth Picker owns one. There's a bunch of people, a bunch of like YouTubers that own them. Who's the Craigslist Hunter owns his own platform. The guys over at Trash to Cash Podcast have their own platform as well, and they have their own offshoots of their platforms. So yeah. Do we have to friend you on ListIt to link you? No, you just have to go on ListIt. Just sign up. And you can also sign up to sell too. So if you have wholesale that you want to sell off, you don't have to do it on live. You can just create listings and then I can share good listings. So test, I see you. I think I saw a peek in here. One time I claimed when I was 12. Yeah, get out of here. I wish I could. I don't know how to ban. I don't know how to block people. That's the only bad part about this. When I'm hooked up to YouTube, maybe I just stay off YouTube. Those of you on YouTube, follow me on Facebook because this never happens on Facebook. Okay, so mom's buying more shit. Just bought that. I see it come through on my end. There's an email notification, and as you can see in the chat right there, it says bought Polo Ralph Lauren 8 camo pants. So I charged, what was that? $1 for those just to sell those, and then $6 with shipping. So they paid $7 for that plus whatever taxes on that listing. And then once I'm done with this live, you can either use ListIt's or you can either use District's shipping method, or what I use is Pirate Ship, and I just upload my label right to District. So Commonwealth is a big guy. He's a big guy. How does shipping work for sellers? Just like I said, you can either use the shipping within District, so they have it just like Whatnot, where you set up your weights and it charges customers based off the weights where they live, or you can set flat shipping. So if you want, like these, I set $6 because I know it's going to cost right around $6 to ship these. You can get free shipping. Or yeah, it's calculated by the weights. So whatever your weight of your item is, it's calculated to the customer based off that. You might check out an item. So it takes you to District to check out your item is in your cart. Yes. So District is the main platform, and then all like ListIt is an offshoot. So ListIt is it's our platform on District. District is basically like the meeting grounds. It's like the flea market, and then ListIt is its own booth, and then Commonwealth Picker has his own booth, and then Crazy Lamp Lady has their own booth. So that's basically how it works. So it's Whatnot. Exactly. They've mimicked Whatnot very, very well. It's very similar. The only issue is they don't have Android. I'm going to be pushing them so hard to get Android because that's like the biggest thing. They need to have Android. Commonwealth Picker, how have you not pushed them to get Android on this platform? The fact that they don't have Android yet is wild. That's 50% of the United States is unable to buy unless they go on the computer and buy. It's cool that they can buy on other platforms, but they need Android so bad. Brother, don't start. I know. I'm already starting. I've already talked to them. I'm like, dude, if we had Android, that opens you up to such a larger market. So, hold on. Yeah, it gives me an option to delete, but they need to make an option to ban or block. Because I can't block the little kids that are on YouTube, unfortunately. And when I'm like this, when I'm in this, they're pushing me onto YouTube Shorts, which if you know anything about little kids, they sit on YouTube Shorts all day. And as soon as they come by a live like this, they love to just say like penis jokes. It's very stupid. Can your sister get see that one right there? I already know where it's going. I don't even need to finish the comment. Oh man, but yes, I'm thinking about doing that. Commonwealth has his own wholesale platform here too. I think we're going to make ours just specifically for clothing because obviously I have a clothing audience. I think Commonwealth's go check out his. He has I think it's like everything. You can wholesale everything on that platform. But I am in talks with some rag houses already, one of which I actually get wholesale from, and I've already talked to them about just wholesaling directly to you guys, not to me anymore, but wholesaling directly to you guys. So all that Polo Ralph Lauren that I get every week, that's going to probably be put up on ListIt at almost the same price that I pay for the wholesale Ralph Lauren. So I'm already starting to like put my feelers out and get some bigger sellers to come on here that already wholesale off, that just can come here and start wholesaling instead of sell to me. Yeah. iPhone holds 56.63. I know they're over 50%, but Android's what? I think Android's like probably in the 30, like the 40s, the 30s, 40s, somewhere around there. Let's see. Gosh. You can block them from commenting on YouTube for an hour, put the kids in timeout. How do I do that though? I just delete. Do I just delete their comment and then they're unable to comment again? Is that how it works? Or do I have to be on YouTube to do that? Like this guy right here. He's using I heard that joke when I was like 5. But anyways, that's my idea with this. I felt like I do a little pop-up live. I haven't done it. Somebody can mod for you. Yeah, I already have mods on YouTube. I need to make sure the mods are always on when I go live on YouTube, or I can just wait right for the buyer, profited 58 in fees. Bought yellow Bally shoes from your ListIt live in August. Oh yeah, I think that was when we were live at the thrift store. Let's go. That's awesome. Get 4 phones. I have 2. Actually, I have my computer up in front of me. I could probably ban them, but I'm not going to worry about it. Do I like this font? I do like that font. But anyways, I feel like doing a pop-up live just to kind of show you guys. I know a lot of you like remember ListIt from like 8-9 months ago. But I haven't been on ListIt in a while. We've kind of just moved our business back to moved our business back over to Whatnot. But I feel like this is the perfect storm for wholesale because I can't do wholesale on Whatnot. I'm not approved to. I don't know how long it's going to take them to approve me. So I can use ListIt and I can just wholesale right to you guys directly on the platforms. Like I said, you guys can go live as well on ListIt, and I can cast you to my Facebook and to my YouTube audience as well too. So you guys can potentially wholesale to all of my followers. You can use me and my followers to wholesale your stuff over. So I feel like that's a good option for you guys who want to do wholesale and want to buy wholesale. So yeah, you can use this just like Whatnot. You can use this just like Whatnot. It's not wholesale. You could potentially, like I just did, I sold these pants for $1. Obviously they're worth more than $1, but you can put up listings. So if you just want to clear out a bunch of stuff and you have a bunch of good inventory and you need to make a little extra cash super fast, you can literally just go around your office space and grab big piles of stuff and just show people what you have and be like, hey, these Polar Ralph Lauren pants sell for $30 on eBay. All I'm asking is for $15 for these. I'm going to load these up right now. It also bundles your orders too. So if you use the regular shipping, it'll bundle your orders just like it does. Similar on Whatnot, not exactly, but similar to Whatnot. So yeah, wholesale will be put up probably this week or next week. We have another round of wholesale coming in. I have Patagonia, North Face, Carhartt, Lacoste all coming in bales this week. One thing I'll say is most likely fees are 10% plus a processing fee. So I think it comes out to like 12%, somewhere around 12%. A 5 to district, 5 comes our way. So running the platform, we do get a kickback on fees. So district gets 5, we get 5, and then there's a processing fee. So I think it ends up being like right around 12%. What was I going to say? Oh, with wholesale, with bales, I think we're going to have to break the bales in half. The reason we're going to have to break the bales in half is because we've already shipped out 2 bales. One got destroyed by UPS. They dragged the whole bale all the way up the entire driveway, and it was Caleb's bale, and it ruined 2 of his down jackets. So to avoid that, we're going to have to break them in half and put them in boxes. I think that's the only way to do that. Yeah, can't claim. It's already been claimed. See how it does that though? Trim Angel typed claim in the chat. Let them know that it already sold out. So that's a cool option. Again, if that was available, they would have got a direct checkout link sent straight to their YouTube. They didn't have to come on ListIt. They just go straight to their YouTube and they can sell. I'm still going to sell on Whatnot. We're just going to do wholesale on ListIt. I'm still going to sell on Whatnot. It just doesn't make sense to leave Whatnot. Maybe until ListIt grows. If ListIt ever grows bigger than our Whatnot audience, then I'll do it. But for now, it just doesn't make sense to do it. You guys want one more thing? Wholesale. You want one more cheap item? I can walk around the room. I actually got something in today. I got a gift today, but I don't know where Kayla put it. Do you want something else for $1? Let me know. Just have some fun. We'll try it one more time. Something for $1 and sell it on ListIt. Let me know if you guys want it, and I'll go find it. I don't know where Kayla put it, but there's a shirt around here. Y'all moved yet? Not yet. We were supposed to have somebody come look at the house today, but it fell through. I guess they're going to come tomorrow and see. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow they come and look at the house. Let me see if I can find the thing I'm looking for. I don't know where Kayla put it. She put all this stuff away today. I don't want to do a Tommy Bahama shirt. Let me see. I don't know where she put it. Oh, there it is. All right, you guys can have this. Shout out to Opal Hanger. Opal Hanger on Whatnot gave me this little gift because I did a little giveaway on her stream. So you guys can have it for $1 because I didn't pay anything for it anyway. And it's a good piece. Opal's awesome. I love Opal. She's always supporting us too. I'm sure she'll probably comment on this video or comment on the post or whatever. She's always super supportive. She's awesome. So I'm going to do this Rain Spooner shirt. There's a Rain Spooner, good shirt. It's a size extra large. She gave it to us as a gift, and I'm just going to give it to you guys for $1. So I'm about to load it in. Just a nice, simple Rain Spooner. If I had to guess, the shirt's probably worth 35 to 40 bucks. I just sold a Rain Spooner today for 40 bucks. So you can do auction. I'm going to try an auction. I can't do it if you're on YouTube or Facebook. You can't participate in auction. So just remember that. You cannot participate in an auction if you're on Facebook or YouTube. You have to be over on ListIt to do an auction. But I'm going to load this as an auction. So you guys have like 20 seconds to hop over on ListIt if you haven't already. But I'm going to load it up as an auction just to show you guys. I don't really care what this goes for, but I kind of want to run an auction to see how it runs because it's been a while. So let's do this. REYN Spooner extra large. I'm going to load it in for $1. And can I do, how do I do auctions? Oh, I'm going to buy it now. I don't want to do buy it now. There we go. Okay, live auction. There we go. Okay. So you can change it over to live auction. Done. So it's in live auction. It's starting at $1. 20 seconds. Oh, I can do sudden death too. I'm going to do sudden death. Do 20 second sudden death. And I'm going to do $6 shipping again. I think that's probably about what shipping will cost. Let me make sure everything's correct. So it looks just like Whatnot. Very, very similar to Whatnot. And I'm going to add it to the stream. So right now it should be at the bottom of the stream. No, it's not. Hold on. I did something wrong. Move to stage. There we go. Now it's on the bottom of the screen. See that? No. So if you're on Facebook, you got to hop over to ListIt. You can't do bids on Facebook. It's not hooked up that way. You can do claims on Facebook. You can't do bids. So you got to hop over to ListIt to be able to bid. But you can do auction. So we're just kind of testing it out. And let's go ahead and start the auction. It's 20 seconds sudden death. It's up and running. Should be up and running, right? Boom. So it's up and running. Rain Spooner shirt. It's up for $3 right now. And it's sudden death. And this is cool. It shows the bids at the bottom. No Android on computer. Computer should work. Yes. If you're on the computer, you can swipe sudden death. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Boom. Mom's buying more shit. That's 2 items today coming your way. Appreciate you. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And then it automatically takes the payment. So Mom's buying more shit, automatically had the payment come through. And yeah, so now I can ship right after the live. Yeah, you have to enter your, we'll do a claim too. I'll do one more piece since you guys didn't have your account set up yet. Let me see what else I can find in here. Let's do this. This is just a linen, 100% linen rod and gun shirt. I'm just grabbing it out of my death pile right now. So I'm going to load this up as a regular piece for $1 so you guys can claim it wherever you are. I got the hiccups, wherever you are. So rod and gun, it's a men's extra large. This is like a $25 shirt and it'll sell really quick because it's 100% linen. Yeah, it shows the bids on Facebook. It should show, does it show all the chat too, Cynthia, or does it just show Facebook chat? I'm not really sure how that works. Can you see like the ListIt chat too, or is it just, I'm assuming it's just Facebook, right? You can see all the chat? Just Facebook? Okay, Commonwealth says just Facebook. I trust Commonwealth. He knows his stuff. All right, let me load in one more listing. We're gonna do this for $1 just because I'm feeling froggy today. I'm having fun. So I got to change this back over to a buy it now. Oh, there's giveaways too now. That's something new. There never used to be giveaways, so we can do giveaways. Do I just give this away? No, I'm going to do a claim. I want to see how the claim works. Rod, gun, extra large, linen. 1 second, or $1. Flat rate, $6 again. Published. The cool thing too is it shows you your earnings calculator on the screen as well, which is pretty cool. So shows your earning calculators, so you know exactly what you're going to make before, and that is on the stage right now. So first person to type claim in the chat will be able to claim this, but it shows your earning calculators. or earning calculator. So if you put something up for $600, you don't know what it's going to cost. Yeah, if you're on ListIt, you don't have to type claim. If you're on ListIt, you can just buy. You don't claim it when you're on ListIt because you're already here. So you just go into the shop and you buy it. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, that's where you claim. So there should be a little shop icon down here. Boom. So Ashley got it. Ashley's on ListIt. So Ashley did not have to claim. She went into the shop right down here and bought it. It's going to be a little learning curve for everybody in the chat as we grow this. But if you're already on ListIt, you have the advantage. As soon as you see it, you don't even have to wait for it to pop up on the screen. You can just go right into the shop and buy it as soon as I load it in. So yeah. Yeah, you have to have all your info loaded in the system, just similar to Whatnot. Yeah, you have to have your credit card info and all that stuff loaded in. So whenever you do auctions, and also check out not just our platform, but there's other people with platforms too. There are probably people live right now doing live auctions similar to Whatnot. It's not as big as Whatnot is. There's not as many sellers going at all times, but it is growing. So you got a code? Yes, I do have a code. If you use code KWayShop, you save $5 off your purchase. I'm also going to talk to the guys about that. I think they should up that code. It used to be a $15 code for me, I believe, and then they lowered it to $5. And they should go back up. If they want to compete with Whatnot, they got to compete with Whatnot, which means they should raise that code a little bit. I'll talk to them. I'm sure they're going to reach out within the next couple of days. I'll have a little chat ski with them. Do you think you're going to use this more often? Yeah, I think just for wholesale. I'm not going to do it for like live auctions or anything like that because Whatnot holds that. There's no way ListIt and District can compete with Whatnot directly when it comes to selling what we're selling. Like if I put up a pair of Fiore pants right now, you guys would probably bid that to $15. If I do that on Whatnot, I have a larger audience, like a huge audience already built over there. It just makes more sense. Those same Fiore pants are going to go for $30 to $40 on that platform. So I don't have any on me right now, Amy. Otherwise, I would. But yeah, I think there's potential down the road when it builds, but not right now. I think wholesale is where it works. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to do a lot of lives selling. I think most of the stuff I sell is going to be a listing. I'm just going to post it to my Instagram stories and post it to my Facebook. If you guys have been watching my Facebook, I do pull down the listings after they sell. But if I list something and I put it to my Facebook page, all you have to do is go on Facebook and type claim in the comments and you claim that item. So the other day I put up 4 wholesale lots of North Face. 3 people on Facebook claimed those and they got direct checkout links sent straight to their DMs. They didn't have to leave Facebook. They literally just got a checkout link and just bought the item right off Facebook. So we'll do one more item in a second. But yeah, that's how this will probably work. And I think I'll do like live auctions where I just load up a bunch of stuff like the Ralph Lauren. I probably do one tomorrow where I have a set price. So I'm going to put in, let's say 20 pieces of Ralph Lauren and I'm going to say, $10 per unit, free shipping. And then I'm going to put a $200 price point on it. And then first person to claim it gets it, kind of thing. So shipping tomorrow, if you know. Oh, got you. Yeah, I think that's the way we're going to do it is just right. Because it just makes sense. The last 5 lots sold within 20 minutes. And I really thought it was going to take longer because the first 4 lots were $650 a piece. There were 50, I think it was like right around 54 units of 54 units of North Face, and they sold within 20 minutes. The first 2 sold really fast. The last 2 took a couple minutes because it was a surprise pop-up kind of listing. And then today with the Ralph Lauren, that sold within 3 minutes of me putting it up. So I definitely think there's potential. Kind of put our feelers out to see how fast they would sell, and they sold really quick. Also, I love the fact that they have it to where you can read your chats. This is something that Whatnot is slacking on. Literally, I can see all of you on each one of your platforms. If you're commenting on Facebook, I can see you're commenting on Facebook. It makes it so much easier to connect with everybody. And it really gives you the opportunity to sell to not only one marketplace, but 3 marketplaces. I can sell to Facebook, YouTube, and ListIt right now, which is crazy good. Crazy good. No glasses needed, I know, because I'm nice and close. All right, we're going to do one more item. We'll do it for $1, and we'll see how fast somebody claims it in the chat. Or if somebody on ListIt is just going to buy it outright. I just got to find something really quick. Let's do Let's do this. Just simple Pendleton shirt, perfect piece for summertime. Another piece that'll sell really quick as soon as you list it. There's a Pendleton. It's one of the bamboo Pendleton shirts. It's a men's size 2XL, just solid black, short sleeve, perfect for summertime. These always sell really quick this time of year. So I'm going to load this in and, okay, hold on. Hit the number at the top and it tells you how many on each platform. Oh, got you. Okay, so there's 28 on district, which is crazy because I didn't expect there to be anybody here. There's 75 watching on YouTube. Holy cow. Yeah, and there's 10 watching on Facebook right now. That's pretty cool. I can see everybody. Are you seeing this on Facebook? I can see you on ListIt right now, Debbie. You don't even have to be over here. I can see you commenting from Facebook. It just shows my screen and it shows you're commenting from Facebook. What size was this? It's a men's 2XL. Pendleton 2XL shirt. I'm just going to call this a Pendleton 2XL shirt. We're just going to load this in for $1. We're just having some fun right now. Obviously, on future shows, I'm going to try to make money on these things, but right now, I don't care. This is the first time being on ListIt in a while, so we're just having some fun. So I'm going to add this to stream. It's added to stream, and now it's on stage. So now, first person, if you're watching it on Facebook or YouTube, you type claim in the chat. If you're on ListIt, you can just buy it. But Frenchie already bought it. They're on ListIt. You should have been on ListIt. So there's a QR code on the screen, or go to listit.net and just create a profile because you can buy things like that super fast. Yeah, it shows on the bottom of the screen as soon as it's loaded. So like the number jumped from 2 to 3. So Frenchie went in, pressed that, and then bought it super fast. They don't have to type claim because they're already here. Yeah, super easy to do. So that's why you get a benefit for actually being on ListIt. But again, if you're selling, like if I sold the shirt, if I listed the shirt for let's say $15, it's not going to sell that fast because people are going to think a little bit about what they're going to buy. It's still a really good deal at 15, and that opens the door for Facebook and YouTube. And you guys will see tomorrow when I'm loading up wholesale lots, you guys will see that probably some of them will sell to Facebook and YouTube as opposed to everybody on ListIt buying them. .net. Go on your phone on the browser and just type in LYSTIT.net. The reason we chose the name ListIt, so if you know our name is K-Way Shop, right? Kayla Wayne Shop, K-Way Shop. ListIt is our middle names. Her name is Lynn, Lynn. My name is Stephen, STEPHEN. So LYST and then IT, like listing it. So that's why we created that name. So we're basically taking our first letters of our middle name, just like we took the first 3 letters of our first names and created quick K-Way Shop. So we created ListIt off that. I think it was a cool little change. Yeah. LYSTIT. LYST. So just think Lynn, Stephen, it. So, oh, you can pause. You can't pause. Can I pause? I don't know. I don't know if I can pause. I think I can. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by pause. You just did? Did I just? Oh, no, that wasn't a pause. That was because my battery was dying. Yeah, my battery was dying. What time tomorrow? It's probably going to be midday. I'll probably announce it on my shipping live in the morning. Technically, I can do shipping lives from here too. I just don't like the QR code on the screen. I think it just, I'd rather not have a QR code on the screen. So yeah, I paused the live. It wasn't a pause. It was because my battery was dying. I'm on lower than 10%. But I think this is a cool little opportunity. I just want to pop on live really quick and just try to show you guys how this works. Again, you guys can all apply to sell if you want to be able to sell wholesale. I think, again, I'm going to probably rip down most of the listings that are on ListIt right now. Let those sellers know, put out a little post and say like, hey, we're switching over to wholesale. So if you guys want to wholesale your stuff, you can create new listings with the stuff you already have listed. But I think that's the way we want to go. We want to go with this. So I keep putting my credit card number in and won't take it. Reach out to support. Just reach out to support and see if they can help you with that. I'm not really sure. When I put in my credit card and my PayPal, it just went straight through. So 2-step processing with purchasing, not instant like whatnot. Got you. Well, there's going to be little caveats that are different, but for the most part, most things aren't going to sell as fast as this stuff did. But once you get your information in, you can swipe just like you can on whatnot and bid on things. So I just put my own info and didn't have any problem. Yeah. So just maybe test another card and see if that works. If you can't get it in, just reach out to support. They'll help you. Also, you can also message me on ListIt and say, hey, K-Way, I tried multiple times. It's not working. And I have a support member that I can just message and say, hey, Frenchie's having an issue. Can you help Frenchie out? And they will message you and figure out exactly what's going wrong with your stuff. So yeah, I have like a personal person that I can talk to that can help me with all that troubleshooting and all that stuff. So, but yeah, so tomorrow I might do a ListIt live. Also look out for direct listings that we're putting up. Oh no, I'm not moving everything on here. This is just for wholesale. I can't wholesale on Whatnot. They're not allowing me to. They haven't got back to me on my application. So because this is my own platform and I create the rules, I can wholesale here. I will say though, if you are planning to wholesale and you are planning to sell bundles, just please, please, please be honest with what you're selling. Don't put up a bunch of stained and flawed items and price them at a certain price and just try to get rid of the stuff. Because if I find out there's a bunch of people doing that, then I'm going to have to really like vet each one of the sellers, and I don't want to have to do that. Add photos to your listings and add videos to your listings. You can add up to 4 videos onto your listings. So if you just take a top-down shot of you going through each piece that's in your wholesale showing condition really quick, add that to your listing, and that'll help people make a decision whether they're going to buy yours or not. Try to be as transparent as you possibly can. Yeah, this is our platform within District. Our platform within District. So yeah, you can tell her about this. You can just create listings right here. I'll keep an eye out for your notification on here. Yes, as soon as we put listings live, it should. I don't know if it gives you a notification, but I also posted my Facebook and my YouTube. Or not my Facebook and my Instagram stories and Facebook posts. So just make sure you put on all notifications. As soon as a listing goes live, I just put it right to there. And again, you don't have to be on ListIt to purchase those. You can purchase those right through those platforms. You just type claim in the chat, just one word claim. District already knows exactly what you're trying to claim. Even if you don't put in the claim number, they will send you a direct checkout link. So again, it's a cool way for you guys. I can literally take your wholesale lots and put them onto my Facebook and on my Instagram page. So if I see somebody with a cool, they have a bunch of Ralph Lauren, for example, that they're trying to wholesale off for $10 a piece, I can take your listing and put it to my Facebook and put it to my Instagram following. And if somebody on there likes your stuff, they can purchase straight through you. So is there a minimum? I don't have like a minimum. I think lots can be like 2 items can technically be a lot. So just understand you're trying to make a deal for another reseller. So don't price your items full price because nobody's going to buy them. So if you have like 5, for example, 5 Ralph Lauren shirts, $10 a piece is a good price. Somebody can double their money on those pieces, and then you make a little money. So if you bought those for 5, you're going to make like $3 a piece on those after fees. You get to clear out a bunch of inventory. So yeah, it's a way to just wholesale. If you ever get good deals at garage sales or something, you can just wholesale it off, or you can just come here and look for wholesale deals. I think that's what we're going to try to do here. I think it's a good idea. Like I said, Commonwealth, who's been in the chat a couple times, he already has his own wholesale platform on here. He's been doing really good. I haven't even gone in there. I probably should check out what he's doing over there. But he has his own wholesale website here on District. He has a couple platforms within District that he sells on. So yeah, I'm just going to try to do a little clothing wholesale. So how do I become a listed seller? At the top left-hand corner of the page, there should be an apply to sell button. When you apply to sell, I'm the one who accepts you. So I'm just going to accept everybody for now until I see people messing up. And then maybe I'll have to, vet some people before I actually bring them in. But for right now, I'm just going to take everybody in. I don't really care. I can definitely do that with Ralph Lauren. Yes, LJR. If you find Ralph Lauren for $350, you can load it up for $10. I guarantee you can sell button-down Ralph Lauren shirts, $10 a piece, lots of 25, easily on ListIt. Super easy. Thanks for letting me join in. Best of luck. Appreciate you, Commonwealth. If you guys aren't following Commonwealth, make sure you give him a follow on all platforms. He's a big dog on YouTube. You guys probably already know that. So, how does shipping work? You set your shipping costs. So you put in the weights and dimensions. If you want to, God, use tissue. You can put in the weight and dimensions if you want to. Oh, cool. You can send private listings to people. You put in the weight and dimensions if you want to, and it'll charge the customer based off the weight and dimensions. Or you can do flat shipping, or what we've been doing is just do free shipping. So we just wrap the cost of shipping into the cost of the box. So the last couple boxes, like the boxes we shipped for $650, they were anywhere between $50 to $80 to ship. So we just wrapped that cost into the actual price and just gave free shipping. But yeah, you can do it just like you do on basically eBay. You set a listing and you set the weight and dimensions of your box, and then you put it into the platform, and then based off wherever the person lives, they're going to charge shipping. And then as soon as you're done, you just print out a label. Super easy to do. Yeah, Commonwealth is DibDits. He's DibDits. He has I think he has like 3 or 4 platforms on here now. He's a big dog on District, but yeah, he knows his stuff. They don't charge a fee on the shipping. There you go. So that actually, then maybe we should start charging shipping. That's actually really good. So there you go. There's some free info right there. They don't charge fees on shipping. So if you do your proper weights and everything, there we go. I got a new seller application. Then you don't get charged shipping on that, or you don't get charged fees on that. So, and again, fees are set to 5% from District, 5% from us. So us as the people who run the platform and are building the platform, we get a cut of each sale from the platform. We also can reduce those fees. So let's say if I have somebody who's selling a bunch of wholesale, they're doing a really good job, and I'm like, hey, I think you're doing a great job. I want to actually reduce your fees down to 8%. I can control that. I can actually move their fees down and up, however I want to do it. So 8 marketplaces. He has 8 of them. He's growing them like crazy, like absolutely insane. Are you limiting the lots to clothing? I might do hard goods, but for right now, I think clothing, my audience is a clothing audience. So if you wanted to sell hard goods, to be honest, I would rather you go to Commonwealth's platform and sell on his. You can also list on ours and list on his at the same time if you wanted to do that. I know a lot of sellers, I think most sellers that are on my platform are probably doing that right now. But I will say it's going to be a little harder for you to, I need you to mod over there. It's going to be a little harder for you to sell hard goods on mine because I just don't have a hard goods audience. So if you have hard goods, you can try to list them and see if they sell. But I think you'll have better luck selling clothing on the platform. So that's just my opinion. But anyways, this was just going to be like a little pop-up live. I've been live for 47 minutes. I appreciate you guys hopping in. There's another seller. So if you guys apply to sell and list it, I will accept your applications today. And you'll probably see me deleting a lot of listings over the next couple of days and trying to clear it out. And then I'll probably be going live tomorrow, selling at least 1 lot of Ralph Lauren. So look out for that live. You'll get a notification on Facebook or YouTube if you're watching over there too. And yeah, I think this will be a cool little opportunity. We're going to grow it slowly though. I'm not trying to make this a big thing overnight. I think we're slowly going to grow it and everybody's going to enjoy the growth that way. Because if I grow it too fast, there's a lot of issues that can arise. So you guys will see me slowly growing it over time. Because I can't be like Commonwealth. I can't have 8 marketplaces. I don't have time to have 8 marketplaces. So I already sell and whatnot. This is just going to be one marketplace I deal with over here. And I think that I think you guys will enjoy it. Everybody will benefit from it. So do you do anything slowly? This is going to be slow. I learned last year. I tried to go really fast on ListIt and it all tanked. And this year I'm like, this is a cool opportunity. I can't go too fast because I don't want to mess up, this opportunity. So yeah, we're going to go slow. But yeah. All right. Appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.